Why are you attracting men that don't want to commit, that don't want marriage? After a few dates they fizzle out, or after a few months of dating where things get real, maybe you have intimacy, maybe you guys get to know each other, suddenly he becomes distant, suddenly, he kind of like starts fighting with you, or he starts seeing mistakes in you, and you're like feeling, huh? What's with this guy? Why is he pulling away? Why all is this again not working out? And while there are many reasons, I'm gonna talk today about the three main and most common reasons. And I'm also going to talk about how can you attract commitment from those top 1% amazing men. So the first reason is lack of knowledge that is appropriate for dating. So a lot of the time, successful women, we are thriving in career, we are thriving in studies, in our business, and then using the same skills in our relationship, it's like using nail polish on your lips. It's the wrong tool, okay? And how to be magnetic, how to inspire men to be high effort and to fall in love, how to inspire them to propose is what I teach you in my free masterclass, Entice Masculine Millionaire Men. I'll put the link in the description box or in the comments or in my bio. Make sure to sign up. The masterclass is completely free. It's live this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Join me and my friend Shanza. It's gonna be a party. You can ask also questions and be live in my energy. Okay, so that's the first reason. Basically, the wrong strategy for dating. And there's no shame on that. I used to be the first person. I used to have so many problems myself until I learned about how to show up in dating differently in order to be successful. So you've got to be there. So the second reason why a lot of women actually attract men who are not ready for commitment is because of your own fear of commitment. And while you're gonna tell me, hold on, my fear of commitment, no, I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want all of it. And yet, whenever I work with my clients and we really go deep, we really go into the subconscious, I just find so much, like the fear of losing your amazing life and freedom. You're gonna be stuck and restricted. And while there are men who might make your life worse, if you're working with me, I'm gonna make sure that your life is gonna get better. You're gonna feel even more free with this man. So there can be even more subconscious fears. Like I have a couple clients where in their childhood they have been not treated the best way. Like the parents have been controlling, or even a little bit emotionally abusive or critical, and this fear is like really deeply stuck, where they feel like, if I'm in an intimate relationship, I will attract a man like that. So we have to really get into that, release that, and change the patterns, change the transformation, so that you start attracting healthy men. Okay, and this is something that I mostly can help you in one-on-one coaching or in my group coaching. Yeah, because I would have to talk to you directly to be able to help you do the transformation. And it's not something that I can just tell you and you can shift it. We really have to go into the subconscious. Okay, so yeah, there are just like so many fears lingering around. For me personally, it was also the fear to just like, be stuck with someone, kind of like lose my freedom. And I had to work through that I'm never stuck. I'm supported. I'm never losing my freedom. I'm even more free because I'm supported. So I had to work through that myself and obviously choose the right person. So that's the second reason, fear of intimacy of yours. And the third reason, which I see a lot of the times is fear of fights, of triggers. You guys know about the nervous system fight, flight, freeze response, right? Where people, not only you but also the men, can go into like fighting. I mean, it doesn't have to be even toxic would be yelling and cursing and stuff like that, but goes into like this arguing with you and fighting just because the nervous system is not grounded. When we get triggered because of whatever reason, there's this fight, flight, and freeze response. Sometimes freeze would look like someone starts people pleasing. The guy could start pleasing you, or you start becoming the one who's losing yourself in the relationship and pleasing him, forgetting your own needs and desires and pleasing him. And there's also flight, right? The guy or you might go into this dysregulated state of just like, I'm running, I'm hiding from you, I'm not here. And all of these behaviors destroy the relationship, they destroy trust. And I get that. It is difficult. But there is a good news for you, my dear, because so many women who work with me and they attract their dream man until, they work with me until engagement, we still work on the nervous system, on the triggers together. I a lot of the times work with the man as well. So in the relationship, we can already work on that before, but in the relationship especially, there are triggers coming up. And the good news is there are systems, ways how to deal with them, how to ground your nervous system, how to be calm and not react and fight, flight, freeze. Not you, and also, your partner also has to learn that. So that comes later in the relationship, and this is also something I'm guiding couples with. And I just want you to be aware of that, because a lot of the times women and men honestly stay away from intimate relationships of commitment because they already have been in a relationship and the triggers were just so strong, overwhelmingly strong, and they couldn't help but reacting. But the history doesn't have to repeat. You get to be a person who has the emotional nervous system groundiness, where you can have two beautiful souls in a conscious loving relationship. So this is the third reason why a lot of the times my clients, women that I talk to, even men, don't want a committed relationship, even though they want one. But it's like this hidden fear, okay? So I hope with this video, it kind of gave you some awareness and clarity where this can come from, okay? And again, I'm going to be talking more about this in my Entice Masculine Millionaire Masterclass. I'm also going to be giving to you amazing tips and tricks how to attract top 1% men who are high effort, where you feel magnetic, where you feel like you know how to inspire the right man to commit to you. Okay, and I would love to have you. So make sure to sign up for the Entice Masculine Millionaire Masterclass. The link is in my bio or in the description box. Please bring your girlfriend, please bring your friends, and I'm gonna be so happy to see all of you live in this container in the masterclass. Alright, I see you soon, and thank you for watching.